Welcome into Trivia Night Live, a weekly trivia show where you, the viewer, get to compete for prizes, glory, and your name getting shouted out numerous times over a 1 hour broadcast. I barely have to look at the script to say it now. I've done it so many times. I'm Joey, here with you as always, and my co-host, as always, now and forevermore, Jake Bryant. Jake, how are we doing today?
Joey, I'm doing great. I'm glad to be here.
Mm-hmm. I was bringing the energy real low in our little call before the show. I got some repairmen outside my window making a bunch of noise. But man, I came in hot on the show. I'll have to say, the chat's coming in hot. They're excited for a fun night of trivia. Joe Bryant saying, "Nice hat, Joey." Thank you, Joe. I got my Knoxville Smokies hat. Taylor told me today I need to go see a Smokies game, so I'll have to make the trek up to Knoxville to see that. What's up? I don't think I said that right. Jake, you want to try that for me?
What's up? That's pretty good.
Jake Bryant coming out of his shell. Look at him go. Serious hat game going on with Joey and Jake tonight. I don't want to tease the chat too much, but in about 3 weeks, I'll be seeing Jake in person, and so will a lot of other Football Guys staffers. And there might be some new merch floating around out there that you guys might get a little preview of. Some good looking stuff. When we release it to the public, I don't know, but some good looking stuff out there. Jason in here saying hey to everybody. Barbara saying she loved the hat. So, all right. New merch? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. I don't know. We're getting those out to the people. Hello, all. And Football Guys mustache combo. Listen, comb. Yeah, that's true. Jake needs one. Joey's just, I don't know. My wife will not let me grow a mustache. Although, shout out, and I don't know if I should talk about this on the show. Jake, you're a married man.
I am.
Wife told me she's going to get a haircut today. Walked in the door. Shoulder length hair. Big fan.
Wow.
Very happy day in the right household. My wife's always beautiful. I just like short hair, and she looks fantastic. So I'll show her this clip later and earn some brownie points. Chuck Churchill saying, "Good evening to all. Thanks for being in here with us, Chuck." All right. Oh, man, we got people popping in here. I need to put people are so excited, Jake. They're texting me.
Wow.
They're saying, "Joey, when's the show start?" And so I got to put myself on Do Not Disturb. I don't want to be disturbed. I want to play some trivia tonight, and we're going to answer some start and sit questions. Jake, before we get into that, I would like to talk to you about your fantasy season. How's it going?
I don't think I'd like to talk about my fantasy season, Joey. It's hanging on by a thread. We're down to one team left in the playoff. So we're still, still there, but not as exciting as I thought it'd be.
Okay. Ask me how my season's going.
Oh, that's how this works. How's your season going, Joey?
14 semifinals this week. Let's go, Joey.
Wow.
Yeah, I had a good weekend. Thanks a lot to Travion Henderson. Thank you very much. And Tyrone Tracy. Thank you very much. Very excited. And watch me lose all 14 of them.
That would be something.
One of them, though, I'm representing the company. I'm representing Football Guys and FSGA's Champions League final. So that's the one I think, other than my home league, if I have to win one, I want to be able to represent the company well. And the email went out today, and it didn't say Joey Wright. It said Football Guys #1 seed. So I was like, all right, represent the company good.
Very nice.
Good to see that. More people are popping in. Bourbon Cowboy saying, howdy, y'all. FBG Trivia Night. Let's freaking go. That's what that means. Scott Fish being rude for no reason at all. My favorite trivia question maker and Joey.
Thanks, Scott.
Awesome, isn't it? And then Frank saying, Joey, how's your season going? I missed your answer. 14 semifinals. I don't think you missed my answer. I just think you wanted me to say it again because it's so amazing. Watch me lose them all. Just here for Joey's words of tribute for Rob Reiner. Can't play because I started a wonderful new job. Yeah, we will get to Rob Reiner at some point during the show, probably around question 8. I will definitely take a little detour for about 5 minutes, keep it pretty above the belt on everything. But yeah, pretty crappy situation to put it in just general terms. But heck, let's talk about it now. Jake, while we're waiting for people to hop in here, let me get the game board up here for you. I'll make the QR code pretty big. Jake, what is your relationship to Rob Reiner, the film director or actor? Do you have a relationship at all to him?
I have an immense respect for him and what he's done for movies.
Mm-hmm.
Saw his movies a little bit later in my life, but I think When Harry Met Sally still holds, obviously, very, very strong. Just a terrible situation. It just sucks.
Yeah, it does. And I don't want to talk about that too much. I think what you said kind of hit the nail on the head. My mother married a musician when I was very young. And it was my stepfather. We didn't have like the greatest relationship in the start. One of the first things that I remember him doing that kind of like sparked our relationship and kind of got us off on a good foot was he went to the video store and got This Is Spinal Tap.
Hmm.
And I own it now. I just recently bought a brand new copy of it in 4K. Let's go.
Very
Oh
nice.
man, that was my Stop Making Sense DVD. So yeah, just got a new copy of This Is Spinal Tap and absolutely fell in love with that movie. Fell in love with mockumentaries. Christopher Guest is a comedic genius, but Rob Reiner, man, like he had that run. People have kind of broke it down for you in the 80s where he just went, This Is Spinal Tap, The Sure Thing, When Harry Met Sally, Misery, Stand By Me, A Few Good Men, like just rattled them off there for a while. And then he produced Seinfeld. Like
Mhm.
the guy did a lot for comedy. And for me, like When Harry Met Sally, I kind of put a little tribute on Twitter about it with my wife and I. It's like, it is the key text to our marriage as far as the movie goes. We were friends first. And, if you've seen When Harry Met Sally, that's how it starts is we can never be just friends. A man and woman can never be just friends. And recently visited New York and went to the deli that they eat. Well, I can't say the line, but that they eat in together. And I can say it. I'll have what she's having.
Yeah.
Just a fantastic filmmaker, great comedian, comes from like comedic royalty family. So just terrible
Mhm.
event that happened yesterday. But I am very happy that we have something that he left behind and some really, really great movies that we get to watch and a really good variety of stuff too.
Absolutely.
You can show your
Yeah.
kids The Princess Bride. I can't believe I didn't say The Princess Bride. Don't
Oh,
come
yeah.
at me. Dave Kluge, when I was watching Sunday Night Football, when I saw the news come through and texted Dave and Jeff Bell. And Dave's first words were The Princess Bride because he loves
Mhm.
that movie. And he's talked about it for years now. That's like his comfort movie. So,
Mhm.
yeah, but
I
so very sad. Go ahead, Jake.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say Misery is one of my favorite books of all time,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know about you, Joey, but I feel like whenever a Stephen King novel gets turned into a movie, it kind of can miss some of the times, and captured it perfectly. It was as terrifying as the book was.
Yeah, I mean, Rob Reiner's 2 for 2 with Stephen King.
Mhm.
he got Misery and he got Stand By Me. He knocked
Yeah,
them both out of the park.
absolutely.
Now my favorite character looks childish next to Joey's excellent story. Oh wait, my favorite character of this Dad from Wolf of Wall Street. What do these sides do? Cure cancer? Yeah. Wolf of Wall Street. Can't quote that movie very much on the show, but
No.
great little small performance he has in that movie.
Mhm.
100% This Is Spinal Tap for me, both original and sequel are on HBO Max now. I recently saw the sequel in theaters. I had a couple laughs. It was I had a good time with it. Football Connection, Fred Savage, and Bears jersey. Yeah. That was a former question on Trivia Night Live, I believe. Some
Wow.
of us knew him as Meathead. See, All in the Family was before my time. I've seen the clips. Oh, you know, let's talk about this, Jake. Speaking of misery, I've got Justin Jefferson in a bunch of leagues. JJ McCarthy's looked good the last 2 weeks. I hate to say it. And then this week he's got, or no, in the fantasy championship, he would have Dallas. I need to look at the schedule again. Or no, it's Detroit in the fantasy championship. Oh man, I don't know. JJ McCarthy. Like, I'm not saying he's a league winner, but Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison, I think are options once again. I think
Absolutely.
he's putting it together.
He's got the Giants this week, and then
The
uh,
Lions last week.
the Lions. Yeah,
I knew that
yeah.
one. He had Dallas last
Um,
week.
especially if you're looking for replacement for Mahomes, football guy Sigma Bloom laid out a couple great options for you this week, and JJ McCarthy is definitely one of them.
I like Jared Goff a lot this week. And Justin Herbert this week. I know those are probably not as widely available.
Hmm.
And you never know, like Bryce Young this week. Like he's going against Tampa Bay. And I don't want to see it happen, but it very well could happen.
They're fighting. They got to win these next 2 games.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what. If the Bucks can just go on a run, just win 3 in a row, it's playoffs. And then you'll get to watch me melt down again 2 years in a row in Las Vegas.
A tradition like none other.
So sad last year. There was hope because the kick went up, tonk, and then didn't go through. And Joey was immediately sad. Horizon McCarthy does lift all JJs. This is true. No, not Frank in the chat's not falling for it. I don't know if I would start JJ McCarthy, but I'm feeling a little more comfortable with the pass catching options there.
Joey, you're frozen on my screen. I don't know if you want to cut your camera off and turn it back on real quick, see if that fixes it.
Uh-oh.
I can hear you.
That's interesting.
You know,
it's like the Swedish Chef. It's just kind of there, and I don't know what's going on with my camera. Let's see if I can switch cameras and if that helps. Oh, you get a different view of Joey. Let's go to the other camera, see if it goes back. Yeah, something's happening with Joey's other camera. We're just going to go to this camera. Make it all good. All right. Deep thoughts. Yeah. There we go. Sorry, guys. I'm having all kinds of trouble. Sorry. Jake, why don't you read some comments while I try to figure this out here?
You know, I'll go do that.
I might have to back out. I'm going to leave you alone. This is one of the most terrifying things that can happen to you on the show. I'll be right back. Jake, I'm so sorry.
All right. You are fine. We are also taking any start sit questions. I know we've had a couple. Let us know. Let us know who you need this week, what your matchups are looking like.
Oh, and you were like big screen too, weren't you?
I was trying to pull up the chat.
Oh, I was going to come on and try to chat with Jake while it's.
That was a little technical difficulty there. Happens from time to time.
Yeah, all right. I can go away then.
No, hang on, Scott. We're almost to the holidays.
I love you, man. I love you, Joey. I wasn't trying to be rude. I was impressed by the ventriloquism, as I said.
No, I'm just happy that you popped on with us. Scott, if you have time, hang with us for the show.
I don't know how much time I have.
Okay, well, then don't hang with us.
My son's swimming goes till 6:30, and I have to get spaghetti started for tonight.
Ooh, I had spaghetti last night. Scott, do you put meat in your sauce or no meat in the sauce?
We do. Absolutely do.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah, gotta do it.
Well, Jake, do you want to hop in this game? We'll give people one more minute. Get in the game while you can, folks.
I'll pop away. It's good to see you.
All right.
I'll be watching as I make food.
All right. And tomorrow night, we have the Wednesday night hangout over at Fantasy Cares. Make sure to check that out. I'll be doing garage trivia from my studio. Hopefully my camera's working then, with some holiday movies. All right. Let's get in this game, Jake.
Let's do it.
All right. Three, two, one. First question. Myles Garrett is 1.5 sacks away from breaking the single season sacks record. Who held the record prior to 2001? Was it Joe Klecko, Steve Williams, Marty Lyons, or Mark Gastineau? And I even put a picture in there for you.
What a mustache.
I didn't go through any of the rules to the game or anything. I just went right into it. So
at this point,
yeah, we'll try to hit them all throughout the show. All right, yeah, Mark Gastineau, and I put it in green so you guys would get a little clue there. Look at you guys. 3 people got it wrong. We won't shame those 3 people. Although I could probably look those names up to see who said it. Our winner the last few weeks, Ladarius, hanging up top.
It's on a hot streak.
Big hot streak. Very, very hot, Ladarius. So hot right now. Somebody's asking for Santa. I don't know. Steve F, not Arthur Smith, T-Rock, and Jeebs up on the board. All right. Let's take a look at the next question. The Ravens shut out the Bengals on Sunday to keep their playoff hopes alive. When did the Ravens last miss the playoffs? Was it 2017, 2019, 2021, or 2023?
Out of all the birds, Joey, would you say the Raven scariest bird? 1-1?
No. California vulture. You ever seen one of those?
No.
Very scary. Very scary, Jake.
From
Saw one at the zoo.
Okay.
And it was next to the elephants. And oof, that thing was just mean looking.
Let me pull this up.
California vulture, I think is what it's called. I think of the right word.
I don't like looking at that.
Okay, thank you. I feel justified in what I said now.
Yes.
Yeah, 2021 was the last time that the Ravens missed the playoffs. Jake, will the Ravens miss the playoffs again this year?
Yes. Unfortunately.
You think so? Okay.
I think
it's very much. I mean, they are on the outside of the teams looking in, but they're still possibly could make it in.
Yeah, I just think it's just too late for them. But I could be wrong. I like the Ravens.
Retro coach saying Santa has the most sacks. I thought, I see what you did there. Very good. All right, I'm 0-2 chat. Oh no. So Frank in the chat has missed both questions to start the game. You can still make a comeback. We've definitely seen better. Don't like this camera view, Jake. I'm not going to lie. This is like looking up at my chins. Thank God the microphone's here. So
I think it still looks solid. And, we got what we got.
Oh, he can see my championship belt. That's pretty cool. Look at that.
I think you just wanted to flex a championship belt.
No.
That's you're faking that your camera's broken to show all your trophies up there.
There's my Jaws Lego. My holy grail from the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular at Hollywood Studios.
Wow.
A picture my daughter painted for me up there. Yeah. All kinds of stuff on the top shelf.
Very nice.
We usually keep that behind the scenes, but we'll give people a little peek this week. Make sure you guys are checking out Fantasy Cares has the 25 jerseys, 25 days, 25 jerseys. Go make a donation to Fantasy Cares, fantasycares.org. Get entered to that contest. They're giving away autographed jerseys. I think I've seen Alvin Kamara go off this season as one of the autographed jerseys. So lots of good stuff there. Going to a good cause. I know they're doing the Toys for Tots holiday toy drive, not food drive. Why do I always say? I think if a kid opened food on Christmas and was expecting a toy, I'm sure they'd be appreciative, but
a little disappointed probably.
Yeah. All right, let's get to that next question. Oh, just shakeups on the leaderboard, Jake.
Wow.
In shambles. Chuckles laughing their way to the top. Shoe, JB, that's Joe Bryant, Badger, and Bourbon Cowboy in 1776. Just like a true patriot up on the leaderboard. All right. I think I can say that. I don't think I'm going to get in trouble for that. That one feels okay.
I think so. No, you're fine.
Look at that. There we go. Oh, and then the MacBook says, nah, we're going to. Yeah. So there we go. All right. Next question. Who was the only Chiefs player to score a rushing touchdown against the Chargers in Week 15? Was it Isaiah Pacheco, Patrick Mahomes, Kareem Hunt, or Creed Humphrey? Bourbon Cowboy saying the year I was born. 1776. Jake, Football Guys Bowl went into the playoffs round 2. Did you get knocked out?
I did by 2.73 points. I needed DK Metcalf to have a big game, and granted, he did have a good game. Yeah, but it just wasn't enough.
I did not make the playoffs. I've said here on the show many times before, not many times, but a few times before, that there was any questions of cheating going on in this year's Football Guys Bowl. Those were alleviated. Same with Scott Fishbowl. I helped host 2 drafts and helped out with both of those drafts, Vegas and Chicago. Did not make the playoffs in Scott Fishbowl either. Dang. Jake, how'd you do in Scott Fishbowl?
Not great. I was striving for Football Guys Bowl, but
company man, way to go, Jake.
no, I was trying for both, but the hope was gone for a while.
Yeah. So, home leagues and single league tournaments, come here to get your advice. But these big super tournament leagues, oof, I don't know. Joey
It's
might not
tough.
be who to listen to. It's tough.
It's
It is
tough.
tough. It was like my third year in Scott Fishbowl, and I made it to the third round of the playoffs. Scott will fact check me on that, but it was one year I did really good, but still didn't even break into, I think, the top 200. It's tough. Whoever wins that Scott Fishbowl or the Football Guys Bowl, and big winners. All right. So yeah, Patrick Mahomes was the rushing touchdown person against Chargers last week. So good for Patrick Mahomes. Hopefully he's back for week 1. I know we were talking to Adam Hutchinson, our injury expert over at Football Guys, and he wasn't committed to Mahomes being back for week 1, but definitely back next season. So, if you're a wait on quarterback person, maybe stream quarterback to start the season, and then you got Patrick Mahomes waiting for you on the back burner. So,
yep.
Oh, Rich is in here saying, "Good evening, y'all." All right. Oh, Frank in the chat. I need some help in my home league. Starter set question: Jaylen Warren or Ken Walker at running back? Jake, what are the Football Guys rankings saying on Warren or Ken Walker? I was really disappointed in Ken Walker last week. We do know Warren was kind of playing with a little tummy bug. We got the news on later on.
We do. For this week, Jaylen Warren is RB26 and Kenneth Walker is RB30 for our consensus rankings.
Yeah, that's about what I was thinking. They're both kind of in timeshare situations. I kind of hate to say this. I really like Kenneth Gainwell. He's just looked like the better running back the last few weeks as far as fantasy points go. Seems like Aaron Rodgers is liking getting the ball in his hands. And then Fannin, Sutton, or Jefferson at the flex. I'm going to play Jefferson. I'm not gonna mess around there. All right. Hopefully we got you set there, Frank. All right, let's get to the next question. Leaderboard first. Chuckles hanging up top there. Badger. Joe Bryant is gone. He has left the leaderboard. But that just means the Bourbon Cowboy has moved on up. He's hitched on his horse and he is headed to the top. How many horses do you think the Bourbon Cowboy has, Jake?
Over under
2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'll take the over. I'll say he has 3 horses.
Say he has
Let us know, Bourbon Cowboy.
2 3/4.
Oh, okay. So he runs a dog food pro. That's terrible. All right, next question. Who leads the Washington Commanders in receiving yardage this season? Is it Terry McLaurin, Zach Ertz, Deebo Samuel, or Jalen Lane in receiving yardage?
I don't know that. I don't know the answer to this one, Joey.
You don't? I do.
No, I'm going to be honest. Well, yeah. I would hope.
All right. Bourbon Cowboy maybe has some quarter horses. All right. 3 seconds left on this question. It is Deebo Samuel. I am really glad a lot of people said Zach Ertz because that's what I would have thought too. But no, Deebo Samuel is leading the team in receiving yardage. Nope. Can I count the horses in the field next door? Nope. They need to be your property, Bourbon Cowboy. They need to be purchased by the Bourbon Cowboy, ridden by the Bourbon Cowboy, broken in by the Bourbon Cowboy. Because Bourbon Cowboy, he didn't go buy him. He went and found him in the wild and he broke those horses.
I don't think I could break a horse.
Jake, what are we talking about tonight?
Give me 10 tries. I don't think I could do it.
Yeah, I would fall off. No one likes a horse thief. Okay, wait. Is breaking a wild horse, is that thieving one? I don't know.
I don't know how many wild horses there are out there, Joey.
I've watched too many movies. I just assume that they're if I were to go west of Mississippi, I just assume that there'll be a field and like 7 horses just frolicking with big, beautiful manes. Is that not how it is?
It might be. Maybe not. I don't want to speak on something that I don't know, though.
Jake, I'm excited. Someone has entered the chat that normally is just up with the birds, But JB's grandmama joining us on Trivia Night Live. Hey, we get a Quizlet tonight, my sweeties. What time is recess? Welcome in. Play. Scan the QR code. Oh, it's already gone. But the code at the bottom of the screen, go to Kahoot.it, enter that code, and you can play. And this is funny. The night that they show up, I don't go through the spiel about keep the names appropriate. And if there was ever a night to need to say that, it would be with him in the chat. Or her. We don't know. Wild Horses Couldn't Drag You Away, Joey. One of my favorite Rolling Stones songs. Jake, what's your favorite Rolling Stones song?
I'll have to think about it during the next question.
We Google it real quick?
No, I didn't Google it. I just need to think about it.
You want to know my hot take?
What's your hot take?
I won't say as important to music, but if I have to listen to one or the other, I'll listen to the Stones over the Beatles. Fight me, come at me. I like the Stones more than the Beatles.
I respect it.
Yeah,
but
I'd listen to Led Zeppelin over both of them too. So,
wow,
there we go. Yeah, it's just hot takes all around. All right, let's get to that next question. Oh, leaderboard first. Badger, all the way to the top. Chuckles, Shoe, The Rock, Bourbon Cowboy hanging up there. I love this every week. Tip Major reposted the stream. Thanks, Tip. Appreciate you. See you in a couple weeks. Oh, Jeff Blaylock saying, "Give me shelter." All right, chat. Let us know your favorite Rolling Stone song. Didn't know that was coming up tonight. Wild Horses or Painted Black? Joe, of course, Stones over Beatles. Okay, Joe's agreeing with me. All right.
He's not a big Beatles fan.
Yeah, I appreciate everything they've done for music. They're from Liverpool, where my soccer club plays, but I'm just, it's not my thing. Oh, okay. Someone else. Oh, okay. So I'm getting some. I thought I was alone on an island, and I found that I have friends on the island. But maybe I want to be alone on this island. Jake, did anybody even bother to ask me?
They didn't ask. I found my favorite song.
Okay, go ahead.
Satisfaction.
Okay.
As you can tell by the chat, I'm 46 years old, and I'm not sure I've met a single person in my real life that has this Beatles over the Stones. Like, really? Literally not one. As you can tell by the chat, I don't think it's that hot of a take. It's a very fine take.
I thought for the longest time that I was alone in that. Oh. Yeah. Spinal Tap over both the Beatles and the Stones. Amen. Yeah. Big bottoms, big bottoms. Yeah. Can't say any more of the song lyrics because those are dirty lyrics. All right. Barbara Bryant climbing up 6 places on the leaderboard. Love to see it.
Wow.
Brain burst. Really hot take here. Linkin Park over the Rolling Stones. Oof. Don't know about that.
I don't know.
Don't know about that. All right. Next question. It was announced Bills quarterback Josh Allen was going to be a first-time dad last week. But what's Josh Allen's dad's name? Is it Joel, Jeff, Jerry, or Josh? And that's a picture of him.
What a question.
Yeah. I had to fight like crazy not to have Haley Steinfeld on the graphic. And I realized I've already done that twice this season on Trivia Night Live. So I pulled myself back from doing that. But honestly, their pregnancy announcement, there was no pictures of her that I could put on there because they was like kissing on her belly, which is amazing. I'm happy for them, but doesn't give me good content for this show, which, that was my main purpose and main goal.
Of course. Yeah. Well, congrats to them.
Absolutely. Joe looks like whoops.
Whoa. he looks like a
Joel looks like a nice guy.
Joe looks like a Joel.
Joel. Whoops. 5 people got that right. All right. That was a tough one.
I thought he was a Jeff, gonna be honest.
My name's Jeff. Take a look at the leaderboard. All right. Badger, 4,500 even. Nice, clean 4,500 number there for him. T-Rock's got a flame next to the name. 5 correct answers in a row. Bourbon Cowboy moving up. Chuckles falling down. And Shoe, he's got a football helmet on, ready to play. Love it. Love to see it. All right. Next question. As of 12:15 p.m. Eastern Time, where has Vegas set the over-under on total Las Vegas Raiders points for Week 16? Is it 7.5, 10.5, or 13.5, or 16.5? And if this line has moved since 12:15, I apologize.
Wow. Yeah, you know what book you use, Joey? Because that changes my answer.
I was trying to not talk about betting. I was trying to be like, but I think it's implied point totals are, we look at that when we're doing projections for the week and whatnot and see that, as you can see the numbers on the screen right now, Vegas is not expecting a lot of points for the Raiders this week. Can you pick it at quarterback? We see some better play from him last week. Not many are good. Dylan McCartney out there. He's sick this week and it looks like his team is sick too.
He's going to be sick again watching them play.
I'll tell you what, 10.5 is the over-under for total Las Vegas Raiders points this week.
They get paid to play too. So
it's true.
Maybe over
10.5. -2 on there. The Bengals put up 0 points last week with Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. No T. Higgins, though. Hopefully T. Higgins is back this week.
Hopefully. Joey, do you like Joe Burrow saying he's going to play for the rest of the year? Not from a fantasy aspect, but just like why are you doing this?
I love Joe Burrow. One of my favorite quarterbacks in the league to have roster fantasy wise, but I mean he wants to win and I don't hate it. I would say if I was a dynasty manager, I would want him just to sit the rest of the season at this point if I was out of it. Because I don't want anything to happen to him. But I mean, the kid's a winner. So, tip saying, as a Raiders fan, take the under 10.5 points. I've got some Brock Bowers. I need to listen. Brock Bowers scores the touchdown, and then like a 2-point conversion. That's 9 of those points. I'll take that. Give me that this week. I think the days of those 40-point Bowers games are gone though for this season at least. Yeah. All right. Thanks for being in here, Tip. I appreciate you watching the show. All right. Next question. Oh, wait. No, leaderboard. Why don't I always... Badger. Hanging up top, but Shoe. Zooming up the board. Not Arthur Smith's here as well. Bourbon Cowboy. Fell down a spot. All right. Next question. After his 6th total touchdown game, where does Trevor Lawrence now rank among fantasy quarterbacks on the season? Is he the QB3, QB5, the QB7, or the QB9?
Where did you find that picture?
Google. Typed in Trevor Lawrence, and it's like, isn't that a photo?
That's insane.
Yeah. Pull something up here while we're waiting on that. Glorious. It's absolutely glorious. Got 13 seconds left on this question. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. He is the QB7 on the season. Since week 5, though, he is the QB2 in fantasy points. Jake, I don't normally like to toot my horn too much when it comes to fantasy takes, but took a lot of heat early this season for saying Trevor Lawrence would be a league winner. And I was wrong that it would be there from the start, but he does look like he's found a way to work in that offense there with Liam Cohen. What's your outlook for Lawrence maybe next year? Do you think he's like a top 12 draftable quarterback next year?
He'll be taken there. For me, I love waiting on quarterbacks. I'm sure like a lot of people watching do. And I love getting Trevor Lawrence late in drafts. And so if he's going to keep up production into next year, absolutely. But similar, I don't know, it's not similar, but we saw Baker Mayfield last year. You could get him at a pretty nice price. Shot up this year. He's played well, but it's hard when you take quarterbacks so early. So many times they just underperform of what you think they're going to do. So I hope that the hate on Lawrence still kind of happens so I can get him later in drafts.
We got a message in the chat. I always heard you say week 15 winner. Never once heard you say league winner. Sticking to that story. I would not play him this week. I do not like him this week. He's playing Denver. Hate that matchup. But in the fantasy championship, he's playing the Colts. Now, yeah, it's in Indianapolis, but that division is still up for grabs. It will be by that point, probably still with Houston. I really like Trevor Lawrence in that last week of the season. And I know that's risky, but he's playing lights out right now. Yep. So, you probably already have a quarterback you're going with, but if he has a bad week this week against Denver, but emerges healthy and you're starting JJ McCarthy, say you lost Patrick Mahomes for the season, Trevor Lawrence is definitely something to pivot to in the last week of the season. So it was the Jets too. Yeah. But he did it for the weeks before that too. So the Jets, I mean, they've had a good pass defense, but in recent weeks it's gone down. So I think, Jake, you were mentioning that you recommended them as a start last week.
We did, which is always, fun to see you recommend someone and they put up almost 50 points. So
didn't expect that.
Not that much. But
it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
All right. Tooting of horn done. Don't want to toot anymore. All right. Let's look at that leaderboard. Badger just hanging to that lead. Hang into it. T-Rock, Chuckles, Joe Bryant moving back up. And Shoe. All right. Next question. Here it is. In the Rob Reiner Classic, this is Spinal Tap. What volume do Nigel Tuff's amplifiers go to? Is it 8, 9, 10, or 11? One of my favorite scenes.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Joey, I told you the story when I was a naive college freshman in an intro to music theory class, and I had to watch a movie based on just a movie about music. Could have been anything. There's a long list. And I didn't know what Spinal Tap was. And I'm like half paying attention, half on my phone watching it. And I realized that's a mockumentary about 10, 15 minutes into the movie. And it was like, oh, I feel like an idiot. But it was a nice surprise. I thought I was doing just an annoying homework assignment, and I got to watch a great movie instead.
Beautiful. I would just like to say I'm proud of the chat. All 13 of you got this one right. Means maybe I've done my job of steering you the right way this whole season. Maybe it's because I wrote it out in letter form and not the number like every other one. But yeah, everybody gets a free one today. But just, Jake, that's great. You did not know that it was a mockumentary for 15 minutes. So yeah, trying to like the first scenes of that movie. So at what point did you realize, oh, this has to be a joke?
That's a good question. Because I'm like half on my phone, and it just increasingly gets, things are getting said, and you're just like, wait, that doesn't sound like a real band or what would happen. I think by the time they get on their second drummer, I don't know, that might be later in the movie.
One of the best gags. They just can't keep drumming. The movie's so good. And like, so good. All right. Oh, everybody got it right. Everybody's moving up. Let's get to that next question.
Let's do it.
I think we've reached the Jake portion of the questions. The Broncos are 7-1 at home versus the Packers. Which team owns Green Bay's worst road record among active franchises? At 0-7, is that the Bills, the Chiefs, the Ravens, or the Eagles? I 2 weeks ago on a Saturday morning got my daughter to watch Back to the Future. Did I already talk about this?
Not tonight. I don't think I've heard it.
Yeah, loved it. This last Saturday, Watch Back to the Future 2.
Wow.
A lot more questions in Back to the Future 2. Timelines all over the place in Back to the Future 2. Great movie. Love it. Much harder to explain to a 9-year-old than Back to the Future 1.
Yes. Both great movies.
Funny moment, though. I was folding laundry and, oh, wait, I shouldn't talk about this. No, I guess I can. It's not that bad. Pair of underwear fell out of what I was folding and it said Calvin Klein. And my daughter was like, Calvin Klein, like in Back to the Future. And it's like, yep, that's right, honey. So I probably shouldn't have told that story. Bills is the correct answer. Two people got that right. Good job for those two people. Perfect cowboy. I'm gonna crank Smell the Glove after this. Yeah. Take a look at that leaderboard.
Let's do it.
Shoe moving to the top. Love to see it.
Wow.
Very small lead, like 41 points.
Joey, we do have, before we go to the next question, I do want to talk about, we have a new tool at Footballguys.
Let's talk about it.
It's the DFS Showdown Optimizer. If you play DFS or if you just want to play more fantasy football this year, it's honestly just a great way to do it. It basically sets your lineup for you. I don't know if you've messed around with it much, Joey, but you pick your captain, maybe a couple other players, mess around with the settings, kind of fine tune it. I just sit there and make lineups. Sometimes I don't even submit any lineups. I just want to see what I can build.
It's like you're GM in a team that you're never going to put out there. That's fun.
Absolutely.
I used it on Sunday and I tripled my investment, and that's not a lie. And I'll send you screenshots and receipts. But I turned a quarter into 75 cents. That doesn't change the fact that it tripled what I put in to the DFS. No, but it's a great optimizer. Definitely need to check that out, folks. It's fantastic.
Yes. And the best part is a tool that would typically be included in our Hall of Fame subscription, but it's free right now. So, go give it a try. It's fun. Even if you're like me, you don't even submit a lineup. It's just fun to mess around with.
Absolutely. Especially with the end of the season coming up. We've, fantasy leagues pretty much end after next week. That'll be kind of the end. And then we've got week 18 we can play with. But if you get knocked out of the playoffs, go play some DFS. It's super fun.
Very fun.
All right. Next question. Kyron Williams is one of 4 Rams with 1,000 rushing yards in 3 straight seasons. Which Rams running back did not do this? Eric Dickerson, Todd Gurley, Steven Jackson, or Marshall Faulk?
Joey, are you a Blake Corum believer, or do you think?
I believe in Sean McVay, and I believe whatever running back he puts out there as his leading running back is worth a top 12 running back pick in drafts. I think Blake Corum's a better running back than Kyron Williams, talent wise, and he's still there. So until Kyron Williams goes away, there was this little, let's say 3 years ago, we saw this like rotating thing happen with Rams running backs where you just couldn't depend on one being there the whole time. And I thought for sure when they drafted Blake Corum, Kyron's days were numbered, but no, they're not. Yeah. It's been there 3 seasons now, and they like him, but I think Corum is the real deal for sure. All right.
It was Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley. How about that? I was trying to retweet the link out one more time. Todd Gurley. 5 people got that right. Good job to those 5 people. All right. Take a look at that leaderboard. Badger moving to the top. Love to see it. There we are. I'll retweet that. Boop. Just like that. All right. Next question. Oh, Frank in the chat. Then I saw him run. Now I'm a believer. I'm not going to sing tonight because I was not paid extra for it, Jake, and therefore I will not do it.
Good for you.
Take that comment down. There we go. All right. Somebody's up 3 places. Steve F. Highest climber. Steve, where have you been? Usually you start the games off strong and then you just... We know the drill. All right. Only 2 rookie quarterbacks in the last 10 years have had back-to-back winning drives versus winning teams. Jaden Daniels and who? Joe Burrow, Jackson Dart, Tyler Shuck, or Brock Purdy? Who is that mystery quarterback?
Now that I'm reading that question,
Mhm.
is the correct grammar and whom, or is it and who?
Jake, you're asking me about grammar? Come on now.
Well, we covered math before in the show. Now we're covering grammar.
Let me see.
I don't know what the right answer is.
And whom? I think it's whom.
Probably.
I'm just going to say that to try to put you in your place. Just knock you down a peg, make you feel a little inferior.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's what I do. End of the season blues are hitting Joey hard, folks. All right. 9 people with Tyler Shuck, which is the correct answer. Good job, everybody. Oh, Tyler Shuck. I want to shout him out. That I don't know if you were watching the game, Jake, but he took one for the Bucks. I will root for that old man every time he steps on the field for the rest of his days. Took a roughing the passer penalty or unnecessary reference, one of them. Move that field goal a little bit closer. Thank you very much, Tyler Shuck. Appreciate it.
Don't like him.
Oh, you don't? Oh, well, because, yeah. I forget that you're a Panthers fan. Like, you just kind of hide that from me, and I don't know why you got to hide it.
Well, because I didn't grow up a Panthers fan. I moved to the Carolinas about 4 years ago, and unfortunately have just adopted the Panthers and the Hornets. The Canes are pretty good for hockey. That's about it. But there's not much to talk about whenever you're talking about the Panthers.
So are the Carolina Hurricanes, they play in Charlotte?
They play in Raleigh.
And that's what I thought they played in Raleigh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Friend of the show, Jay Felicio, has been on a couple times. He's big Hurricanes fan.
Wow.
And it's close to Raleigh, so he goes to those games a lot.
Very nice.
Uh-oh. Where's Clayton? Joe, this isn't base camp. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know where Clayton's at. What? Grammar got run over by a reindeer. Oh, Bourbon Cowboy. It's breaking horses and cracking jokes. What are you going to do? Look at him go. Yeah, Clayton he'll grammar check you right there.
Absolutely.
Jake, is there any more fun than just bugging Clayton when he doesn't want to be bugged? I don't know. I always enjoy it.
It's up there. It's top 5 things of fun things to do.
I wish, Jake, we need to get Clayton on one week. I don't know if it would be good, but it'd be good for us. We'd be laughing.
He'd be amazing.
Oh my God. His food reviews. Like, we need to do food trivia with Clayton. Hey, Clayton, what do you think of like filet mignon? Good.
It's good. Yeah.
What do you think of McDonald's, Clayton? No, not good. And that's it. Those are his 2 lanes. I have been told that he has a new lane that raises his eyebrows. Very good.
Wow. You got very good now.
Yeah. He had something when we were in Vegas, and he's like, I think it was the Cuban from the Cuban truck at Park MGM, which everybody visits Chef Truck Cuban truck.
Yes.
Best $15 Cuban you'll ever eat in your life. And Clayton was really impressed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
I
excited.
think we should definitely have Clayton on the show for food trivia. Clayton's a big cinephile. Always talks movies with me when I see him. Now we've talked enough about Clayton. Let's get back to us. Get back to the game. Next question. Which of these players did not play for both the Cowboys and the Vikings in their career? Fran Tarkington, Herschel Walker, Terrence Newman, or Roger Staubach? Jake, I only know one of these players that played for both, if I'm being honest.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, two. The other 2, I'm not sure. I'll be excited to see the answer to this one.
I hope I got it right.
Ask Clayton. That'd be a great segment. Is my camera moving around as I move?
We're high tech on this show.
Come on, get back. Get me a center. God, this is a mess tonight with my camera. Got a new webcam to start the season off, and it was working great. And then my cat's been messing with the cords, I guess. All right. Correct answer is Fran Tarkington. Did not play for both. So Roger Staubach was a Viking, huh? I didn't know that.
I feel confident in that. Did my sources?
I'm not doubting you. I just
no.
Uh-oh.
I had bad sources. That's on me.
How's it feel, Jake? This has happened to me a couple times. Feel at a loss for words. Like, where did I go wrong?
Stupid, dumb.
It's like a rite of passage. Yeah. I was wrong. You were right.
It's
all right.
Sorry, y'all.
So did Fran Tarkington play for the Cowboys?
I don't think he did. I think he just played.
Well, you know what, guys? We gave you a layup question with the 11. So there we go. All right. Steve F. moving up the board. And nobody really changed. That's all. No harm, no foul. Look at you go. Barbara coming in here hot. When was Staubach a Viking? And that's exactly how she said it. She was mad. Yes. She banged her fist on her desk, probably threw her device across the room, hit Joe in the head. Joe's in the bathroom crying, wiping the blood off of his brow, saying, I can't believe you did that to me, Barbara. She's like, but when did Staubach? When was he a Viking? That's how it all went down.
Yeah.
Perfect Cowboy. Got to blow it up, start the game all over again.
Yep. Let's run it back.
Blow it up. Yeah. Jake, did you happen to hear of that wasn't a prank, but the little package I sent to your dad this week?
I don't think so.
I sent him 40 peanut butter cracker packages. It's like the little, the peanut butter crackers you get at gas stations. Sent 40 of them to him. So he's got snacks for a while. Isn't that good? Keeping his blood pressure up.
That is good.
Yeah, I think so. Staubach came over with the Vikings. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you, Chuck.
Chuck. There you go. Chuck saved it. Good job, Chuck. Joey should have thought of that one. We're in week 16, guys. This is all right. 3 questions left. Philip Rivers needs 87 more passing touchdowns to pass who on the all-time passing list? I don't think he's going to get it. Dan Marino, Eli Manning, Ben Roethlisberger, or Brett Favre. 87 more passing touchdowns.
It could happen.
Did you see the first pass that he threw?
I didn't.
It looked like a phone book line. It was wobbling all over the place. He righted the ship as it went along, but I was really worried after the first pass. I'm like, oh God, no. Like, because I don't want to see, I've got really good memories of Philip Rivers. I didn't want to see him fall flat on his face. I don't think he fell flat on his face. I think he did an admirable job out there coming off of just coaching a high school team. So,
yeah.
Correct answer, Brett Favre. I would love to see Philip Rivers pass Brett Favre.
I think we all would.
Update on the peanut butter crackers. They're half gone.
Wow.
Just Joe just pounding crackers in the office, in the barn. Just eating them away. Well, share, Joe. If people come over, give them some crackers.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever told the story, but Joe and I went to the Southern Bluegrass Fantasy Football Championship and went and had to get some snacks on the car trip home. And I walked into a Walgreens and I got fancy crackers, according to Joe. And essentially, Joe made me take him to a thing called the Bear Cave, which was like a convenience store where he could get good gas station crackers. And I got a little lecture as I was driving him from Bowling Green to Nashville. Proper crackers you should buy and eat.
Oh my gosh.
Kept talking about my hoity-toity crackers. So, but now every time I go on a road trip, I have to get the orange, the orange gas station, peanut butter crackers.
I do not like those.
Yeah. So I went and got regular, the brown crackers that you would, that don't have a bunch of dye in them. And Joe's no. Got to get the orange crackers.
To him, Joey. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
It's my boss. I kind of have to. All right. Where are we at? A couple questions left. All right. 5 people got that right. Good job, guys. Badger. hanging at first, but Badger's he's got his pina colada just sitting there on the top of the board. No one's even really pushing him. Chuckles trying to get back into the spot. Steve F. Should have got here earlier. T-Rock hanging in there. Shoe, I don't know if I can put that up. Nah, I don't think it's that bad. Thought you did lollipops. Huh? No, I'm not a big lollipop guy. Are you a big hard candy guy, Jake?
I am, but
Are you?
I don't know if she's referencing to the time when you lied to me about that your favorite David was the David that worked at the 7-Eleven close to your house that you got a lollipop from every day.
I forgot about that guy. Oh, we got jokes on the show.
I think I even said that we love David, and he didn't exist.
If you missed last week, Jake put me on the spot, and I had to start naming Davids that I love. And I started talking about some David at a lot. Oh gosh, what's going on, Jake?
I don't know.
All right, I don't think SEO phrases aren't going to help this show. Joke got it. Oh, Jake got it. There we go.
That's what we call it callback, Joey, in the biz. I don't know if you.
Hey, Jake, thank you so much. Let me write that down.
Yeah, you want to take notes on that.
Callback.
Also, you take notes on. You want to make sure the questions are correct before you start a show.
Yeah, see, that's called self-deprecating, and that's how you rebound well. Jake, I have nothing left to teach you. The show is yours. Congratulations.
You can keep the keys, Joey. Oh my gosh! All right,
guys, I'm out of retirement.
Wow.
Unlike John Cena, I have not hung it up. All right. That's called a pulp culture reference, Jake.
Oh, I gotta write that down.
Right. Next question.
Write that down.
The last time the Titans had a winning season was 2021. Who was their starting quarterback that year? Oh, I know this one. Mason Rudolph, Marcus Mariota, Ryan Tannehill, or Blaine Gabbert? That's Cam Ward.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Was that about the Titan season? Or about
I
Cam
saw
Ward?
a name that I don't like. And I was thinking, have I told that story on the show? And it's like, I think I have. And we'll tell it in a second again. Because I just talked about getting peanut butter crackers with Joe. Talk about what offer was presented to me on the ride home. That has to do with one of these players who's not the answer to this question.
Oh, wow.
Ryan Tannehill is the answer to the question. The name that I scoffed at was Mason Rudolph. Yeah, when we were driving back, the Titans had a preseason game that night in Nashville, and Joe offered to drop me off at, is it Nissan Stadium?
Mm-hmm.
Nissan Stadium. At Nissan, so I could go see the Titans preseason game, and I had nothing else going on that night, and I knew nobody in Nashville. Actually, Taylor stood me up. We were supposed to go to a movie, so Taylor, forward, where were you? And I was like, yeah, that'd be great, Joe. And then I heard on the radio Mason Rudolph was starting. And I was like, I'll just go back to the hotel, continue my Panda Express. Because I didn't want to. It's like, no, we want to watch him play.
No,
so,
I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to watch Mason Rudolph.
I was really tired too. I had driven all day and I was being social, shaking hands.
Of course.
Saying, oh, thanks for being a subscriber, which of course I mean. But you get tired after being jolly all day, Jake. I don't know if you know
you're eating orange crackers from the bear den, whatever.
From the bear cave. The bear cave. Yeah. Orange crackers from the bear cave and being social. Great event, the Southern Bluegrass Fantasy Football Championship. If you're ever in, like, it's only an hour north of Nashville, in Bowling Green, Kentucky. They do it, I think it's the third weekend of August. They put on a great event there at Western Kentucky University. Draft boards, really fun. Go Hilltoppers, yeah. Who was it? Courtney Lee played college basketball there. Wow. And there's this iconic image in my brain, because it's not iconic to anybody else, of Courtney Lee dunking the ball in the Big Red from Western Kentucky. His mouth like agape at it. It's so funny. Awesome. Yeah, great event they put on. Joe and I drafted together a couple years ago. Took Christian McCaffrey 101. Felt really good about it. And got Shanahan, because that was the season that no McCaffrey.
Nope.
As a Patriots fan, I will always be grateful to the Titans. If not for their incompetence, we would have never got to draft our dream coach. There you go. Jake, we're heading into the last question.
Let's do it.
We've had some fun tonight, though. That's for sure.
We have.
All right, scoreboard. Let's look at it. Badger, you can be caught. T-Rock, you can catch.
Wow.
Chuckles. I honestly don't know. This last question might be worth more points because sometimes I've been surprised. I'm like, oh, I didn't think that person could get up there, but they did.
Yeah.
But then I don't say anything because I don't want to get called out. But we're reaching the end of the season, so we're letting all the secrets out.
Absolutely.
Guys, quick programming note. We will not be here next week. It's the holiday week. We spend time with our families. We love you. So much, but we're gonna spend time with our families next week. So we won't have trivia next week, but we'll be back the following week to do trivia on Tuesday. And I did see somebody say, "Are you going to do Rob Reiner trivia?" I thought about doing a whole Rob Reiner night, but it's kind of a touchy topic right now, and I want to kind of push off on that. And I figured I'd do one question and leave it be. And it felt kind of weird doing a trivia night based around him. With I want to honor him, but at the same time, I don't want to use somebody's death to promote a trivia show. So
let's give it some time.
Yeah, I did think about it, and maybe that's an off-season one we'll do for sure when it's not as fresh in the narrative. I think that's a nice way to say it. All right, last question. Who was the head coach the last time the Steelers lost on Monday Night Football? Was it Mike Tomlin, Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, or Bill Austin? This is a great question, Jake, because this is tricky.
Thank you. It was phoned in, I'll say.
Okay.
So I can't take full credit for it, but
Bourbon Cowboy saying, "You love your families more than us." Shocked. I did mention my wife came home with a short haircut tonight.
Yes. Props to the Steelers, because I didn't know 50% of the people on the board right there.
Were you alive for 50% of the people on the board?
No.
Really? Chuck Noll.
The
last time they lost on Monday Night Football?
Yep.
Jake, that is a tremendous bit of trivia there. Wow. Where'd you get that from? Who phoned you in? Who'd you phone in?
Barbara Bryant phoned me in.
That's Barbara. What a great trivia question. Like I love little bits of knowledge like that. I was alive for Chuck Noll. I know Bill Cowher and Mike Tomlin. Because I remember when Bill Cowher took over. Bill Austin, I don't know if I was alive.
I looked at it. I don't think we were alive when Bill Austin was coaching.
I was born in 82. So I think Chuck Noll was coach in 82. Jake's going to check that for me. All right, let's see who the winner is. In third place, Shoe. In second place, T-Rock. And in first place, Badger. Applause from Jake and I. Yay. We did it all. We did it.
Wow.
Joey just went too hard with the sound effects tonight. Badger, congratulations. We're so excited for you. Oh, we're giving away a Football Guys hat tonight. Badger, hit me up on the Discord or in my Twitter DMs, and we will get you Football Guys hat. Jake, should we give him one of the new ones?
I was going to say, it could be one of the new ones.
I think we should. We should get some of those out in the public. Awesome. Dude, I love seeing that. Love people being here. Let's go back to the chat. Chuck Noll is an amazing coach. You know who's an amazing co-host? Is Jake Bryant.
Oh, thank you. You make it easy, Joey.
Let's be honest. You're both amazing.
Oh, Scott, what's up, buddy?
Good hosting, good trivia questions, great vibes, probably the best vibes out there. You guys have awesome chemistry, man. I love this show. This is a good.
Thank
show.
you, Scott. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
we have a good time.
I just came to say hi, and I wanted to compliment you guys. I'll let you close out. I didn't mean to.
Okay. Well, real quick, Scott. I plugged the 25 days, 25 jerseys.
Yeah.
We got the Wednesday night hangout tomorrow night. What else is going on? Anything else fun?
No, we're also skipping next week on the Wednesday night hangout. So we'll continue to do our during the day shows where we give away jerseys, but you can join the playoff league already at fantasycares.org, but not much else. We're just hanging out, enjoying life, doing some fun things with Fantasy Cares, with watching the Football Guys show. It's good times.
Awesome. Well, appreciate you as always, Scott. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever holiday you celebrate. You can celebrate Christmas, but I'm going to cover all my bases.
Sure.
Jake, any parting words for the people as they head into their holiday season?
Don't forget to set your lineups. This is what I would say.
There you go.
A few leagues this weekend, they forgot to set their lineups, even in the playoffs, which is shocking. And good luck. I hope you win your league, even though that's probably next week, but I hope you win.
Absolutely. Let us know. Send us messages over, put messages in the chat, in the comments let us know if you won your leagues, but we'll be back the week after Christmas to play some trivia and hear about all your wins. And if you win, please show up. We want to shout you out, give you all the love in the world. But until then, thanks for tuning in, everybody. And we'll see you next week. Until Joey can find the video, he found it.